All right, we are going to practice a story tonight. All right, and we are going to do what we've been doing, and that is we're going to look at our sight words. All right, and then we're going to also sound out some words that are going to help us with this text. All right, so let's see. We're going to first look at these sight words here, okay? This sight word here is the, or sometimes we can say the, but most of the time we're going to say the, and then this word is like, okay? Like. Now we're going to look down here at our practice reading words before we read our text. And we're going to notice that this first word has a word that we talked about yesterday, which is an. That's a sight word, an. But I'm going to put a little smiley face under it because we're going to talk about it, use it as a blend when we're reading. So again, this word is an. Okay, so we're going to talk about this first word here, which has an in it, and I'm going to sound this out. My turn. Fan. Your turn. Good. What word is that? Fan. Yes, fan. Okay. Now, if you look, I'm going to skip this word for a second, but I'm going to look at this one. This one has another sight word in it. All right. And it's actually am. So we're going to add the word am to our sight words today. And we're also going to put is on there. That's another sight word. In, that's another sight word. We know a, that's just the word a. And so these are the sight words. We also have another sight word that's right here that I put in a box because that one, I liked using it as a sight word because it's kind of hard to sound this out because it doesn't actually follow the rule with the vowel. So it's get. So let's look at these words. Let's add these words to our word wall. We have an here, but if we added a C here, this would be can. All right, so let's talk about that. So if we had our an word, right, and we added a C, that would be can. So we could add that, and we can also add the word on. Those are words that we have been talking about, but these words will help us to continually memorize. So again, let's add all these words to our word wall so that we know those words perfectly. All right. And again, we're going to look at these words down here to practice before we read our passage tonight. All right, let's go to that second word. My turn. Fox. Your turn. Good. What word is that? Yes, fox. Fox. Okay, my turn. Ham. And actually what I can do is I could actually put a smiley face under that because we can memorize this as our am, which was our sight word am, right? Am. And so I'm going to sound this out again. Ham. Ham. Your turn. Good. What word is that? That's right, ham. Okay. Next we have lap. Your turn. Good. What word is that? That's lap. Good. My turn. Hop. Your turn. Good. What word is that? Hop. Yes, hop. Okay, my turn. Him. Your turn. Good. What word is that? Yes, him. Okay, my turn. Hid. Your turn. Good. What word is that? Hid. Yes, hid. Now, if you have to go back and rewind a little bit to make sure that you're saying those sounds correctly, please do that. All right. Next, my turn. Doug. Your turn. Good. What word is that? Doug. Good. Some of us are getting confused with our D's and our B's. Remember, a D, right, has a big round bottom. A B has a big round belly, right? So this D has a big round bottom. So let's say that again. My turn. Doug. Your turn. What word is that? Yes, Doug. Okay. My turn. Big round belly, so it's a B. Let's do that. Bug. Your turn. My turn. Bug. Your turn. What word is that? Bug. Yes, bug. Good. All right. Now, we talked yesterday about the sound EN. And I'm going to go ahead and put an arrow over the N because when we see these two sounds together, it says N, right? And so let's remember that. Anytime you see the E and the N together, it says N. So let's sound this out. Hen, hen. Hen, hen. Okay, what word is that? Yes, hen. Okay, my turn. Den. And I'll put that line over there. Sorry, I could have actually made this a little smiley face like I did on this side. Okay, same like this. My turn. Den. Your turn. My turn again. Den. Your turn. What word is that? Yes, den. Good. My turn. Wig. Your turn. My turn. Wig. Your turn. All right, what word is that? Wig. Yes, wig. My turn. Lid. Your turn. My turn. Lid. Your turn. What word? Lid. Yes, lid. My turn. Wag. Your turn. My turn. Wag. Your turn. Okay, what word is that? Wag. Yes, wag. Good. So these are all these words, and I'm going to quickly go back and say these words. Let's see. This is fan, fox. You try to do this yourself now. I want you to, before I even say them, I want you to just pause this and try to say them yourself and then go back and check. Okay? Fast way. This word is fan. Then fox, ham, lap, hop, him, hid, dug, bug, hen, den, wig, lid, and wag. Then you can kind of go back and kind of, ask yourself, okay, oh, this is hop. This is bug. This is wig, right? And you just kind of go back and kind of ask yourself randomly the words. Okay, so let's look at the passage now. Let's start here. I have this N sound, and I remember this says N. So I'm going to blend this. Ken. Oh, okay. Ken has a red jet. Okay. Ken has a red jet. Ken has a red jet. Okay. The net. Oh, okay. Net. The net can. The net can, sight word, get wet. Wet. Oh, wet. Okay, the net can get wet. Okay, the pig. Pig. The pig is in the, remember these are our sight words, in the, so the pig is in the mud. Okay, the pig is in the mud. Okay, next, the rat. The rat is in the vet. Okay, the rat is in the vet. Okay, the rug. Let's see, that's a so I'm gonna say rug. Oh, okay, your turn. Rug. Okay, so rug. Okay, the rug is hot. Oh, there's an exclamation point. Okay, the rug is hot. Can. Oh, we forgot this sight word. This one says you. I'm going to add that to my sight word list. You. And remember, I'm going to point to the you here because that will help you remember that that word says you. Can you dig? Dig. Can you dig a big? Can you dig a big pit? Can you dig a big pit? It's a question mark. Oh, we forgot a sight word, do. Sometimes we could see it capitalized, or we could see it just like that, do. Do you like the bug? Bug. Do you like the bug? The cat is not. The cat is not on the cot. Caught. All right, that's caught. Okay, remember that word caught means like another word for a bed, right? Kind of like a cot. It's a small bed. So the cat is not on the cot. Oh, okay. So now I've gone through and I've figured out what this says. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to take my 3 fingers, whatever I'm right-handed, so I'm going to use my right hand and glide with 3 fingers. If you're left-handed, you're going to use your left hand, but I'm going to use my right hand, and I'm going to glide, and I'm going to brush the page. Okay, 3 fingers. Ken has a red jet. The net can get wet. The pig is in the mud. The rat is in the vet. The rug is hot. Can you dig a big pit? Do you like the bug? The cat is not on the cot. And that's our passage for tonight. If you take the time, this should only take you no more than 15 minutes to practice. This will help you learn to decode. That means break down the words, and it will teach you how to practice those sight words as well. So good job. Practice, practice, practice. Bye.